Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Peter and I'm going to be your king for this video game that we're going to be playing. Okay, so here's the thing. We're going to play Medieval Problems, which is an AI driven game where basically we're faced with, like, we basically have our little kingdom here and we're allowed to make decisions by typing what we're basically going to do, and then an AI is actually going to drive the story and tell us what's actually happening and also present us with some problems. If you want to play this game yourself, it's made by Latitude. So I think it's Latitude IO, or it might be a different, but search for Medieval Problems. I think you're going to find it. So let's take a look. So here, settle in, grab a bucket of popcorn or something, whatever. I also prepared some music that hopefully won't get this video, I don't know, blocked or something. So let's hear it. After a long rule, your father, the king, has died. You are now the new ruler, of Larian. That's our kingdom. Your father dreamed of restoring the kingdom to its former glory, a prosperous nation where the people were happy, and they trusted their ruler, defended by strong armies that ensured the peace and stability. It's now up to you to fulfill your father's dream. What will be your first act as a ruler, my liege? What do you command? So now we can truly do anything, and you know me, I like horrible decisions. Although, I'd like to, I'd like our little kingdom to prosper a little bit. So first of all, rename the main castle to Brennenburg. Brennenburg. There you go. We're role-playing as Alexander from Venetia. That's our new role-play. Let's see what they... Oh shit, that was a bad move. You order that the castle be renamed to Brennenburg. You also order that the entire kingdom switch to the German language. You are never heard from again. Okay, that's not true. All is quiet. So when the AI tells you that you died or something, just ignore it. It's fine. We are not. It's fine. We're good. All seems to be quiet this month, my lord. What do you command? All right. So now, what would Alexander do? Let's do something like arrest 50% of the nearest village for my cruel. How do you spell cruel? Like this? Experiments. The Alexander run. That's gonna go well. Let's see. My servant. Oh shit! We're dying. That's horrible. The peasants are arrested and brought to the castle. Look how it's like they are demolishing it. They are subjected to many of your experiments, but none of them die. Ooh. However, the peasants become very angry, and many of them begin to revolt. They kill many of the castle guards and break out of the castle. They head north and continue to rebel against your rule. Ah, fuck. What are we gonna do? Let's see what happens for invasion of the undead. Sire, an army of the undead has been sighted marching out of the mountains to the east. They are expected to arrive in 4 days. What do you command? Ah, shit, it must be the curse. It's the shadow. Yell to, well, actually, no. Tell everyone that it is the shadow hunting you. Rename one of my guards to Daniel and instruct him to defend the castle against the shadow. Let's see if it's like that creative. You know what I mean? See its limits. Sometimes they just ignore your prompt. You send word to the castle that shadow is coming. It's like, imagine him walking around being like, shadow, it's the shadow. 4 days later, the army of the undead arrives. Ah, shit, it's the shadow. They attack the castle, and Daniel fights off the undead using the instructions you've given him. The shadow is not defeated, and the army is routed. Okay. You are praised as a hero of your kingdom. Ah, yes, it's me, Alexander. Diplomatic mission, that's gonna end horribly. Sire, we have spoken to Carthus, okay, about receiving our banished cousin, Farron. And we have agreed to an alliance with them in return for a mercenary force to help guard the border. Scream at the nearest person until they make a decision instead of me. Imagine the Alexander just sitting there, and you're like one of his guards. He just starts screaming at you. You're like, what the fuck? It's like, you order your advisor to do whatever it takes to solve the problem. He walks up to the nearest person and screams, so he does it. I'm like, so I'm like, as Alexander, I'm like, hey buddy, can you kind of like help me with this one? And he like walks to a dude and just starts screaming at him. The person leaves the room and comes back a few minutes later. He tells your advisor that he has decided to accept the mercenary force and that you should prepare the treaty. See, hey, that's what it really is about, you know. All seems to be quiet this month, my lord. What do you command? Ah, yes, it's time for experiments. Yes. I'm gonna make it a little quieter, sorry. It's time we upgrade Brennenburg. Yes. Utilize the power of the orb to create a new type of undead soldier. A servant, if you will. Call him ... a grunt. I like how it's like he's just like rambling the ice, like, what the fuck are you? What do you want me to? What? It's like, no, okay, we have to. The orb begins to glow with a pale light. See how fucking creative it is? I fucking love it. You feel a sudden urge to leave the room, and when you return, you find that the orb has exploded. Oh fuck, yes. Oh, it did. That's the story of Amnesia, isn't it? It's like broken. Oh no, my orb is broken. You find a new grunt who seems to be a mindless creature. You order the new grunt to follow you, and it does. I don't know how that is plus 4% stability. Barbarian invasion, oh no! A huge army of barbarians have crossed the mountains and are assaulting our kingdom. It is imperative that we defeat them. All right. What do you command? How do we beat barbarians? Make the grunt our chief officer and make him lead the attack against the barbarians. Oh, and also, like, a little, just to spice it up, make sure everyone has wooden weapons. Just to, you know, because they're strong, you know, they don't need fucking steel and shit. They can, if they can beat them with like wooden swords. Oh fuck! You promote the grunt to chief officer of the army. The army prepares for battle. You order all the peasants to arm themselves with wooden swords and spears. The army marches to the barbarians' position. The barbarians are surprised to see wooden weapons come against them. They're like, yeah, they have to be like, what the fuck? They quickly turn and run back across the mountain. The army gives chase, but the barbarians are much faster. The army is unable to catch the barbarians and they escape to the north. Can you imagine, like, a grunt shows up with like a bunch of peasants and they all have wooden swords. The barbarians go, what the you know, hey, look, you know, let's not. They just run. Let's see what happens next to the Brennenburg. I was like thinking about it like real hard. It's like, what? Chief officer's failure. Oh no, our chief officer, that's the grunt, man, was unable to defeat the barbarians in the forest. They've returned and are now attacking the capital from the south. They've brought their war dogs with them this time. Oh shit, we'll have to retreat to the castle and defend it as best we can. The barbarians will probably break through the walls of the... Okay, guys, we need to act. I have an idea. I, the great Alexander from Brennenburg, fear no man, no how do you spell barbarian? Okay, barbarians. No barbarians can defeat me, much less catch me alive. I order my men to, and women, let's be honest, let's be inclusive, and women. My men and women to set up booby traps. Is that how you spell booby traps? Like booby, like boobies? Oh, whatever. Booby traps. Maybe like this. Maybe it's like one word, isn't it? Booby trap. Okay, I'm sorry. It's spelled with a Y. Why did I think that it would be booby, like boobies? Okay, set up booby traps all over the castle, and we evacuate through the portal. There you go. Let's see how it deals with this one. This is action heavy, guys. This is... Oh, fuck. You lead your people to the castle and prepare to defend it. You set up booby traps all over the castle and begin to move your people through the portal. And women. I mean, okay, I just suggested that women aren't people, but let's not think about it now. The barbarians attack the castle. You and your people hold out for a full day before the barbarians break through the portal and conquer the kingdom. What the fuck? Is it the end? Did the barbarians kill us? No, it cannot be. I like how it's like, yeah, okay, that was just like a month. The fall of the kingdom. Oh, fuck. The barbarians that conquered your kingdom through the help of a demon. They have a fucking demon? Well, no wonder they killed it. Have been conquered by the clerics of Zarya. Those are fucking... I hate them, man. I hate them. We're gonna fuck them up. They have been driven from the kingdom, and many... By the way, this is like canonical. Forget about Rebirth and shit. This is the new Amnesia sequel. Many have been killed. The demon has been freed and is wandering around the countryside. Your people have been given holy orders by the clerics. What the fuck? And they have set out to purge the country of such evils. What do you do? Actually, you know what? Blame the clerics for the demon invasion, which is fair. Sorry, that's a demon invasion, which is fair, and use the opportunity to I don't know, conquer the kingdom myself. Because they fucking defeat us, and then suddenly they have a demon, and the demon breaks loose, and they're like, oh no, why should we do that? Fuck you, man. Your advisor tells you that the clerics were responsible for the demon. No, I said that, man. You blame them, begin to plan your invasion. You send your army to the capital and manage to kill the clerics and free the demon. What? The demon was already free. You then set out to take the kingdom for yourself. Man, this is... Brandenburg has seen better days, that's for sure. What is that word? Viceroy? That's his name? A dark magic sorcerer. Who the fuck is Viceroy? He should... What the fuck is he... I am the great Alexander. What is Viceroy doing? That's a shitty name. Has invaded the kingdom. They're evil clouds. He has evil clouds? Oh, sorry. They're evil clouds the land. And it is said that a small army of undead is marching on the kingdom? What do you command? Like, what the fuck at this point? Who wants this? You know what? Fuck it. You know what I do? He has a, like, who's Viceroy? Offer, let's say, offer 400, fine, gold pieces to the first person who brings me Viceroy's head. There you go. I don't even have the money. fuck this viceroy dude. Like, who cares? Yeah, a small band of mercenaries agree to your offer and set off to fight the sorcerer. After a week, they return with the head of the sorcerer. You hang it in the Castle Hall of Fame. What the fuck? That is horrible. That is shit. That. You remember? You know, that one of the large halls in Amnesia. Imagine like someone's head in there. My lord, the peasants have continued their revolt north along the coast. Several ships have also been spotted sailing into the port cities, and they've been seen landing small bands of rebels. What the fuck? The peasants are demanding that you lower taxes, and the nobility, what nobility that rule your kingdom must take up arms against you. Okay, look. I'm not sure I understand fully what the fuck is happening, but here's the thing. Our prosperity is 26%. We have nothing to fucking lose. You know what we do? We're gonna make an Amnesia move. Invite the rebels into my wine cellar. Like this? How do you spell that? I think that's caller. I think it's cellar? Okay, fine. Into my wine cellar and lock them in to starve. I am the great Alexander. This is fucking shit. This game is horrible, man. Oh, fuck. The peasants are let into the wine cellar. You stick? Who the fuck wrote you stick? I'm gonna find the man and I'm gonna fucking kill him. The peasants are led into the wine cellar and locked in. The rebels eat the food provided and eventually die of starvation. Well, they shouldn't have. Okay. The people in the kingdom are outraged and begin to demand that the nobles help them. The nobles, fearing the peasants will revolt if they don't, begin to arm themselves and prepare for war. Ah, fuck. Okay, look. I know what it looks like. It's gonna be better. It's gonna be good. I can just kill people. I can just, murder them all. That's fine. Don't forget civil war. What the fuck? My lord, the peasants have revolted. They burned down the capital and killed many of the nobility. What? They were helping them. The king's guard has managed to put down the revolt, but there's been many deaths on both sides. What do you command? I want to find the guy who fucking wrote down you stink and just kill him. Just fucking kill him. Fine, I guess we need to... What would Alexander do in this case? We have to double down. No, that's bullshit. You know what we do? We're gonna go back to the barbarians. Actually, we defeated... They're dead. Okay, you know what? Ask. Okay, are we gonna... What's another? Oh yeah. Ask Agrippa to create a potion of submissiveness. How do you spell submissive? Is that is a horribly spelled word, and it is correct. That is horrible. Potion of submissiveness, and spray it into the crowd of peasants to make them comply with my orders yet again. There you go. That's gonna be great. You send the messenger to Agrippa and ask for the potion. He gives you the potion and you spray it into the crowd of peasants. The peasants are subdued and you are able to put down the revolt. See, there you go. Easy peasy. Just, make shit up. That's just like real politics, just make shit up. My lord, an ancient text has been recovered from the tomb of a long dead king. The text says that the king was in possession of magical artifacts that increase the power of one's skills with higher intelligence. What do you command? Destroy the... No, actually, hold up. A tomb? It's like, well, we bury it back because we're not grave robbers. That's disgusting. It's like, who did that? Who fucking did that? The text is returned to the ancient library and the collection is increased. What the fuck? I said... That's not what I said. It's not what I suggested. I like how it's like, what do you mean you stink? No, you. There are rumors of a troop of Elven refugees gathering in the forest to the south. It is said that have nowhere else to go? Okay, fine. Perhaps we can invite them to join us. Elven refugees, you say? Desperate, you say? We can make them work for cheap, like, make them work for cheap. There we go. Is that a bad opinion? I'm just joking. It's Alexander that we're talking about. See, they demolished my castle, you know? You order the elves to be put to work on farms. They are forced to work for pennies a day. What the fuck? And many die in the harsh treatment. The elves do not leave, but instead grow in numbers. What the fuck? How? Okay, look. More elves? Oh, fuck. Sire, the elves continue to grow in numbers and have begun to raid nearby villages for food. They've also begun to move into the neighboring forests and have started killing your scouts. Hey, if they started killing people, then that's fucked up, you know? Try to... Okay. Tell the elves that if they pretty please stop killing my scouts, then I'll stop killing them, maybe, if they behave. How about that? How can that go wrong? That's pretty good, right? Oh, that worked! You said about the elves listen to the message and choose to stop killing your scouts for now. Oh, that's what they think. But you know what? I know they're in the fucking forest, and I have a fucking natural disaster. Sure, it seems the massive earthquake has struck the southern part of our kingdom. The towns of Mallium and Tram. Oh, I like Tram. That's my favorite city. Are destroyed, and it is believed that the castle of Lord Grimnall, I have no idea who that is destroyed as well. Oh no, not Lord Grimnall. I always liked his YouTube videos. Anyways, I'm trying to at this point I'm just trying to break the eye. Anyways, ignore the earthquake since I cannot control that. Now listen to this. Is spooky. What the what is that? IOU? Who's that? The earthquake is massive and many die in the kingdom. The kingdom does recover from the earthquake, but Lord Grimald's castle is never rebuilt. Oh. Was his name Grimald? Unrest in the barons. The barons in the south are unhappy. I am one of the barons, right? About the high taxes that you've been putting on them. Ah, fuck. They are angry at their treatment, and will soon rebel against you in a major uprising. Okay, look. Okay. Can I arrest all of them? This is gonna be the last thing. We can be here forever, so this is gonna be the last thing I'm gonna do is arrest all of the barons, and subject them to my horrible experiments involving the amnesia potion. Okay, well, the amnesia potion. I want them tortured and then make them drink the amnesia potion only to torture them again. Repeat it until I figure out why I'm torturing them. And that's gonna be the final thing, because now we're fully Alexander, and I hope you guys enjoyed this little story of Alexander from Brennenburg. You arrest the barons and send them to the dungeons. You have them all tortured using horrible techniques until they all die. What? You then have all their possessions burned and the land laid to waste. The barons are never heard from again. ladies and gentlemen, that was the story of Alexander from Brennenburg. I hope you guys enjoyed this game. And again, if you guys want to play it, it's called Medieval Problems. You can look it up. I think it's paid. I think you have to sign up for a little subscription. It's fairly cheap. You get more games, and we might check out more of these AI games. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Alexander out.